late is better than never. Unless you're late for your period and you ain't trying to have that baby. Welcome back to Live with Roxy, where I share all sorts of wisdom just like that. This is episode 348. I am moving apartments, and it is, I don't want to say hell, because people have it way worse, but I can't think of another word. So I'm going to go with hell. It is Friday. I forgot the word for Friday for a second. So I almost just literally forgot the day of the week. That's where my mental state is. Friday, February 26th. And I am here. I am here. And that is honestly the best I can do today. I showed the fuck up. Promised you guys I would. So I did. Shout out to all of you guys who are joining me live on this Friday night. And it's slowly but surely, I have my TVs are now on walls. This is up. Look at this. There she is. I have to figure out where I'm going to be filming in this place, but this felt very familiar in front of this. So this is where I'm filming right now because it feels safe. I'm used to filming in front of this baby. Yeah, TV's up. There's a mirror up. I put some plates away. I still have no couch. It's funny because right now so there's a TV up in the living room and there's no seating except for my bike. My stationary bike is facing the TV. So I really feel like I should ask some guy on a date and bring him home and just like not say jack shit and just walk into the apartment like that's normal. Like what? You don't have your bike facing your TV and nothing else? I mean, I'm a workout queen. LOL, that would never happen because number one, y'all know it's a pandemic. Number two, y'all know I'm real slow to take someone home. So, I mean, we're like probably years out from that point. Number three, y'all know I don't see anyone. So for those reasons, seems unlikely that I can pull this prank off. But I'll keep you posted just in case. You know, there's always them slide in my DMs, people. I'm a hot commodity. Who wouldn't be with this blue eyeshadow? Look, I put eyeshadow on today. So pretty, Rocks. It kind of looks like I did my makeup with no lights on. So that. But slaying as always. That's not what we're talking about today, though. Today we're talking about two very nerdy things. One of them in Marvel, one of them in DC. In Marvel, obviously, we're talking about WandaVision. I haven't given my review yet, so I will be doing that. And over in Camp DC, the big story of the day is that Superman's getting a reboot, and there's more to that. So we'll be talking about all of that as well. Rob says too close to camera, freaking me out. I'm sorry that you hate my face that much, Rob. Get over it. Super chat in, Streamlabs in. Help with this fucking horrible moving situation. I love you guys and appreciate all the support you're giving me. Morse Code Z says, anything is always better than never. Hugs and also, damn, no spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers for WandaVision yet. We will talk about it for the second half of the show. It probably will be a shortened show because I have to keep unpacking. I have to buy a couch. I need to get a vacuum. I have to go back to my old place and clean. There's a lot of shit I got to do. Not so much time to do it. John Eugene says, congrats on the new place and looking forward to a new take on soups. We'll see. We'll see what's going to end up happening here. Spidey Sensei says, maybe Jay can share some of his pain meds on Blurs this weekend if your back is still jacked up. My back is so jacked up, but I don't want his pain meds. I do love pain meds, though. Shouldn't be smiling this much. Let's go into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Like I said, it is the 26th of February, which means our first Streamlabs of the day came in from LD123 at 4 a.m. saying, hey, coach, glad you moved and live in a nicer place. I'm returning again from another night with my chiseled dancing boy. He just got off a run in Cats, so you know he's flexible. I don't know if that's how that works. No, the boy doesn't have nipple piercings. I was asking for me. Oh, LD, you should do whatever you want. Also, I don't think that this boy is the guy for me forever, but he is the guy for me for the next month. That's great. I love a good month-long guy. If you know what I mean, I just really want to try something new before I tour and only have my rabbit. Also, I want him to play with my butt. Any advice on how to bring it up? Like, I eventually want to try anal, but right now I'd love if he played with it. Maybe put a finger. Definitely licked it. Wow, LD, you're going in. But I am not sure how to bring it up. Also, even at your worst, you look like a fucking goddess, LD. Super duper not true, but appreciate you, my girl. Glad you found your month-long guy. I think the best way to go about things is just to be communicative. Just communicate what you want and see how that goes. In terms of the nipple piercing, I think you should get it if you want it. But also, I do know that there are a couple things when it comes to nipple piercings. Like I never got it because, number one, it can kind of fuck up your if you ever want to breastfeed. So just look into some of the things. It can also take away some of the sensation in your nipples, and it can be incredibly painful as well. And there's a high rate of infection there. So just look into it, and hopefully that helps. Schmendrick says, are these questions manufactured? It seems like weird. Schmendrick, are you new to the show? Welcome. LD is our hero. And also manufactured. And if made in a factory. Yep. All right, more things going on in the Streamlabs before we talk about all things nerdy. Texas teacher says, good day, Roxy. Still clean and sober. And I have clean water and power. Back working at school now. That it also has water. That's great. I've been doing health and welfare checks on my students. And it's heartbreaking. Some of these parents just started crying when I called. They started crying and telling me they are on week 3 without water. They have no food. They don't know how long they can keep it together for their kids. I then get them in touch with food banks and other services based on their needs, but it's wearing me down in a big way. I spent 9 hours making those calls yesterday, and each one took between 15 minutes to almost an hour. The parents were grateful as I was the only teacher they had heard from, but it's hard on me. Came in 2 hours early today so I could get lessons plans done before calling more parents. Wish me luck. In a few days, I will hit 6 months. Don't send bunnies. They scare me. Much love to you and yours. Also got the second COVID shot. Oh, that's awesome. How'd it go, Texas teacher? Okay, not sending bunnies, but sending love. It's really sad. What you're talking about is horrific, and I'm sure it's happening to a lot of people right now. Also, I feel like LD and Texas teacher always submit back to back. And now they're not going to because I called them out on it or some shit. But I get that sense. Maybe else get that sense. Redford Reddington says, LD needs to tweet some adult film stars for the butt stuff. Oh, for more suggestions. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have much experience in that department, so I can't really give you the lowdown. Sorry, my friend. I texted my sister today because this is the longest we've gone without talking in a long time, and it's maybe been 2 days. So I texted her saying, not to be dramatic, but are we still sisters? And that was a half hour ago. She just wrote, OMG, so strange. I was just talking about you. Were you? Were you just talking about me? Because why weren't you talking to me? It's been 2 days. What's happening? Not okay with it. Just not. Go back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer. Anthony Perez with that massive support. That's what's up, Anthony. Hey, Rox, I hope the move is going okay. Also, someone who also moved recently. As someone who also moved recently and who couldn't fit their brand new couch into their new place. Oh, so brutal. I know how much of a bitch this all is. Don't forget to take some R&R when you get the chance. You deserve it. That's not coming for a few days, but it will come at some point. Just not yet. That's what she said. Glenn Caesar said, continue to say it. Miles Cosgrove, Brett Hankinson, Jonathan Mattingly. Arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. All 3 of them for killing Breonna Taylor. Justice for all the people who lost their lives due to excessive force. # say their names. Hello and good afternoon. Roxy, Rox, RJ, Skittles, Chunk, GPS, Misdirection, Silver the Elf, Zilla, Queen Badges, Dimples, Schmodown Modi, Much love to you, Grammy and Papo. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Peace, bunnies, hugs, and good stuff to you and yours. By the way, speaking of Grammy and Papo, we are going to get their second vaccination on Sunday. What? Also, speaking of grandparents, I hope Rob doesn't mind that I share that he got his grandma vaccinated. Whoop, whoop. Just rooting for all the old people to get vaccinated. We need it for them. Glenn Caesar also said positive thoughts and good vibes to you, RJ, and garnering all of your much-deserved success in regards to booking, hosting, filming gigs, auditions, and or projects coming up for you. Remember, what for you is yours. This is a new one from Glenn today, or it's not in the typical rotation. What's for you is yours. I've heard that my whole life. Fully embrace them all, RJ. They're yours. Thanks for always being there and here for us. Congrats, good thoughts, and good vibes on your soon-to-be successful move into a dope new apartment. Roxy. Roxy the best. Roxy number one. Roxy the best. Roxy number one. Yeah. Happy Roxy days. Keep on crushing it. Positive thoughts to you, RJ, and all the rock stars who show up here and give their support whenever, however they can. Don't forget, when it gets tough, even if you're by yourself, you're not alone. Everyone who's battling, keep on fighting. You're a winner. And please remember, you're kind, you're smart, you're unique, and being so unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including strangers on the internet or not, makes you humane. As such, your story is important and deserves to be seen and heard. You are appreciated. Saying it again, let's fucking go, Smets, and everyone fighting for today, tomorrow, and more. Smash cancer, be most excellent, RJ, and rock stars. Show up for people who need it. That makes you so cool, humane, and worthy. Cheers to Fuck Yeah News in 2021 and beyond. Thank you, Glenn. John Gramberg says to put towards a new couch or whatever else you need. So much love to you, John. So much love to you. Thank you for that support. Ben Rayner says, hi, Roxy. Hope your move is going well. I'm happy about the possible Superman reboot. I think Michael B. Jordan would be good. Also, I would like Chiwetel Ejiofor, but he might be a little too old. Chiwetel. Is that how that's spelled? Wow. Too old. I think maybe. Depends what they're going for, though. Also, how did you like the Superman pilot? I loved it. Hope good weekend. Well, Chiwetel Ejiofor would probably be a dope superhero. Just maybe not Superman. I think my weekend was... Is that what you just asked? No, you asked about the Superman pilot. And I answered, how was my weekend? Superman pilot was really good, I thought. I thought it was very solid. I had some issues with it, but in general, I thought it was very solid. Feel free to ask me more specific questions. I'm happy to answer, but I was really happy with it. JR.Me.C says, hey, Roxy, sorry to hear about your couch. I am so excited to hear one of my favorite authors, Ta-Nehisi Coates. I don't know. This is... DJ was pronouncing Ta-Nehisi Coates, and I thought it was Coates. Ta-Nehisi. I don't know how to say their name, but some incredible work has been done by them. I just don't know how to say it, so somebody correct me. You guys know I butcher names for a living. Everyone's name. I would butcher Bob if I didn't know how it was pronounced. Jeff Aaron says, found out today the rich owner of the apartment building I worked at just fired the property manager group I worked for. Good timing on me leaving. Yes, Jeff. The world works in mysterious ways, and it is working for you. Oh, Coat is right. Coats like coats, yeah. Ta-Nehisi. No, I don't think that's right. Ta-Nehisi Coates. Oh, Ta-Nehisi Coates. No, Ta-Nehisi. See, everybody tries to say their own pronunciation, but you guys are saying different things. Both of you are saying completely different things. Oh my God. None of us know how to pronounce anything. That's the only truth here at the World Girls. Where the fuck are we, Rox? We're live with Roxy. Where am I? We just don't even know. Paul 3JP says, yo, on a Friday night, hell yeah, Rox. It was a tough week, but it's Fry. Oh my God, you just abbreviated Friday. I'm a tad high. That's probably why. I have a drink in my hand, so cheers to you, beer emoji. That's awesome. Also, Tom and Jerry is kind of amazing if watched under the right conditions. I haven't seen it yet, but I will watch it. Leonard Kim says, hey, Dimple Tits, Roxy, I hope you're staying safe and healthy as you settle into your new place. There's no settling in yet. I have so much to do. Your friends are amazing for offering to help you move. The hair looks beautiful. What? Yeah, they are amazing. Rob Fishbeck says, just want to say congrats on being in your new place. Also, how great is Adrian? I've read just about all of his articles already and also on the sticker list, LOL. You'll probably get yours first, though. But if you send them to the old place, I don't think I'm going to get them at all. Although I do have mail forwarding. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. Did you guys like me bringing him on as a guest? I have a lot of interesting friends that are like not in the industry or aren't here anymore. I've been thinking about bringing some of them on more because just fascinating people fascinate me. Hitman Hudson in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider says, I have some biography recommendations for you. John Adams by David McCullough is incredible. Also, Truman by David McCullough. Is that how you say it? McCullough? Even though that's 1,000 pages, plus The Teammates by David Halberstam, even though that's about 4 people, not just one. Can I listen to it on tape? Because that's what makes the difference for me these days. What was that? So loud. Sounded like somebody flushing, but nobody did. Because I'm not with... All right. Ember's in the house. Ember says, hi, Roxy. I went to a Jewish wedding last week. It was small. We were wearing masks. It was with a Jewish girlfriend of mine, and we did something called the horror dance. Her husband is not Jewish. Haha, are you going to do that when you get married if you want to? I don't know that I'll have a wedding, but if I do, 100% I'll do the horror. So it's not called the horror dance. It's just called the horror. And part of the horror is the dance. Embers, I love that you went. The horror is amazing. I've already done, you don't just do it for your wedding. I did the horror for my bat mitzvah and every wedding I go to, but I was actually lifted in the chair for the horror and it's the best. So yes, for sure. Sir Joker 40 says, hello, Sissy, aka BFFR. Can't wait for you to read my new book in your new crib. Hope the move goes smooth going forward. If you need anything, let me know. Love the new apartment. Hashtag Sir Joker Strider. Hashtag be an anomaly. Hashtag my little sis is better than yours. Sir Joker, you're so sweet. I adore you. Appreciate you much. I have no idea where the books are. I don't know where anything is. Everything's in boxes. It's a nightmare here. It's a nightmare, but in a good way. I'm happy to be out. Maybe I should make selfie pictures, the pictures for every thumbnail. Why did my stream get so many views last night? We have no idea. The more crazy and tapped I am, the more people you guys come in. All right, we are 18 minutes into this episode, and we have not talked about either of the 2 things that we need to talk about today. So let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Number 1, let's do Superman, because we're going to end with WandaVision because that's got spoilers. Let's talk about Superman. So this is something we've been dabbling with for quite some time now. We've talked about the possibility of Michael B. Jordan being Superman. That came out, I think, months ago. And then this morning, there was news that a Superman reboot with the potential Black Man of Steel is coming. Ta-Nehisi, I know you guys all said it different ways. Coates and is going to be the writer, and J.J. Abrams is going to be the producer. We don't know if he's going to be the director, but that's what we know as of now. I wish I knew how to say it. You guys all said it differently. Ta-Nehisi Coates. Nehisi. Anyway, this is an interesting bit of news, and I don't know what it means. I do not know what it means. He's a very famous author and journalist known for The Beautiful Struggle, Between the World and Me, We Were 8 Years in Power, An American Tragedy. And then he, that was for a lot of his nonfiction work for that focused on African Americans. And then he carved out a space in superhero world because he's an ongoing writer for Black Panther and Captain America for Marvel Comics. And so I know a lot of people love him. I'm not as familiar with his work, but he definitely has a resume and a track record of success. J.J. Abrams, we know as a producer, has a track record of success, and a possible team up here with Michael B. Jordan could be exactly what we're looking at. They're very specifically referring to this as a reboot because a lot of people were like, okay, so if this writer and this producer are making a Superman movie, is this just a Henry Cavill Superman movie? It doesn't seem like it, though, because I'll just call them Coates. Coates and Abrams are slated. Superman is not. We don't know who's going to be Superman, but the word reboot would imply, how can you reboot something? I mean, I know Man of Steel came out a while ago, but it's not a reboot if we do it now. It'd be still the same universe and all of that. So what would this actually look like? This is the question. And get in your Streamlabs and your Super Chats and get in your questions, your comments, concerns. Because as I think and try to break this down, what does this actually mean? What does this actually look like? Does a Superman reboot imply that there will be two Supermen simultaneously in the movie universe? So Henry Cavill will be the DCEU Superman, and this is going to be a standalone Superman movie. Does reboot mean that they are going to do a Superman movie and then somehow incorporate that Superman into the DCEU and Henry Cavill is ousted? Does Superman reboot mean that there's going to be two universes at once? One is going to be the Robert Pattinson Batman and Michael B. Jordan or whoever Superman universe. And then there's going to be the Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill one. Like, is that what that means? What does a Superman reboot mean? And also, does Superman reboot mean Superman origin story? Is this a chance for me to not have to watch Superman watch his dad die when he could have done something to save him? My least favorite part of Man of Steel. What does all of this mean? If there is a Superman movie coming, do you, if this is a reboot, do you want it to be Michael B. Jordan? There's all different things going on the internet, always, but some people think that Superman needs to be white. That's kind of ridiculous. I think that some characters' races really play into their character. And, depending on like where you grew up or whatever, there's some characters who their race does matter because of where they're from or something along those lines. We're not going to cast a white man as Shang-Chi. I mean, Hollywood would, but that wouldn't be fucking cool. But Superman's an alien. So now white people have ownership over the aliens, like all the aliens. Not only are we not down with people being black, but the aliens aren't black. Like, who do white people think they are? I ask that question all the time. So that doesn't make sense. So people saying that Superman needs to be white. Why? So I definitely am not in that camp. Now, knowing that he's an alien, I don't care whether he's black, white, Asian, Hispanic. I could just keep naming ethnicities, nationality. I mean, nationality, he needs to be found in America. I guess based on the stories we've seen so far, but I guess he doesn't have to. But I don't know. I think Michael B. Jordan's an interesting choice. I don't know that he's the wrong choice. I don't know that he's the right choice. Because I don't know what they're doing with this story, and I don't know what they're doing with this universe. If we have two universes at once, it would be cool to, I don't know, I just want to see Michael B. Jordan play along with the other people then. Because I don't want to just have Michael B. Jordan as a Superman, but then we never get to see him with Gal or Momoa or any of them. That seems like a waste. So I want more of him. I think he could be a decent Superman. He's got that thing going on. But he also hasn't played like Boy Scout very often, like All-American Boy Scout. So it would be an interesting challenge, but I definitely think he could conquer it. What do you guys think? Pro Michael B. Jordan as Superman? Any other Superman casting choices that you guys would want to see? Do you like there being a Superman reboot? Do you think that means that Henry Cavill is going bye-bye? All the questions, none of the answers here live at the Roxy. Going into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Ryan Payne says, if there's going to be a black Superman, I would prefer using Val Zod from the New 52 Earth 2 comics. Sorry, it's on all the lines. You can build an original story off of him that doesn't involve tying in any characters from Kal-El's story, like the Kents or Lex Luthor. Yeah, we definitely could. I like the Kents and I like Lex Luthor, though. They're so intertwined with Superman. But I get what you're saying. We could go completely different. Nick Cage is Superman. I mean, hey, I just watched The Death of Superman Lives, what happened on repeat all the time. So I feel you on that one. But who's it going to be? Daveed Diggs, I mean, don't tempt me with a good time. You know he's my husband. So just throwing his name out there, Pink Sweets, in just such a casual manner like that, it's kind of fucked up. Because, like, he's bae. Glenn says, sure, MBJ as Superman. Why not? Glenn's so casual. I love it. Jay Jadot says there's a black Superman called Val-Zod from a different universe that is very popular. But then would this be a reboot? Because then he would just still be in this universe. I don't know that it'd be called a reboot then. I'd love Daveed Diggs. Make Superman black and Jewish so we can upset more people. Yeah, that's dope. And then Pink Sweets apologized to me. Thank goodness. Because I mean, it was a lot. You just threw the fire and then you let it burn. And then I was in the heat. I'm still in the heat. So that's where I am. Ryan says there's so many other options instead of Michael B. Jordan, Daveed Diggs, Jonathan Majors. Yeah, today Winston. Who actually said that to me? Was it Winston? Who was I talking to about? Oh, no, it was DJ this morning. I can't even remember my days anymore. I just talked to Winston 2 minutes ago. And DJ I talked to 12 hours ago. So that was many hours apart. DJ this morning said to me that he thought Jonathan Majors would be a great Superman. And even though he's rumored to be in Marvel, I think he would have been an awesome Superman. He's so Superman's type. Corey Hawkins. Oh, I got to interview him. I'm obsessed with Corey Hawkins. I love him. He's so talented too. I looked up at him because he's so tall. And I said, I'm interviewing Corey Hawkins, but I feel like I'm standing with Dr. Dre. And then he giggled and I put that in my reel for a very long time. It might even still be in there because he was so nice. Tyler James Williams, Derek Luke, O'Shea Jackson Jr., a lot of names thrown out there. I don't know about O'Shea. Maybe, though. Maybe. Thank you guys for dreamcasting with me. Wow. Bruce saying, get my guy Boyega. That would be wild. Imagine if John Boyega was Superman. Damn. That would be insane in the membrane. And also kind of like a big FU to Disney. Not really an FU, but you guys know what I mean. Just with everything that went down over that. That would be crazy. Texas L, Teacher D. Oh. But I can see who sent this. Okay, well, I won't out who sent this, but this person said, cock and heroin and all those interesting stories. So now you're being Texas Teacher and LD, but at different times in their life. Paul 3JP in the Streamlab says, produced by Abrams, written by Coates, directed by Peele if he doesn't get Blade, and starring William Jackson Harper. So 2 of those things were real, and then 2 of those were what? Dream casting. I do think that William Jackson Harper would be great. He would be a really, really good. He would have a really good transition, I think, from like person to superhero. I love, the debate always about like Spider-Man is this person's a really good Spider-Man, but are they good Peter Parker? And I feel like William Jackson Harper would be really good at making that transition and being good at both. I don't know if they're trying to go somebody like big, like Michael B. Jordan. I don't think most people know him, but his comedic timing is incredible, and he's got the look. 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 The look. There it is. Getting any last minute Streamlabs as we are transitioning, guys. This time we are going to talk about WandaVision. If you did not watch WandaVision or you don't want them spoilers, get the fuck out. We have to talk about it because a WandaVision episode happened and I am alive and I'm a nerd and I'm on the internet. So there's no way that we're not talking about WandaVision. It was the penultimate episode of this season 1 and a lot went down. So we are going to give spoilers in the chat and spoilers in here and spoilers all over the place right now in 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is an interesting episode of WandaVision. I like witches in general. I'm from Massachusetts. I like talking about Salem. I think it is an interesting subject matter. I think that what we have done to women throughout history is fucking crazy. And I think that that's depicted in WandaVision, but also in Salem and all that stuff. So peace out, Brittany Parker. Love you. So yes. I like witch stuff. So that is cool in this episode. I also missed the comedy aspect of this episode. So to me, this was kind of a middle of the road episode of WandaVision. A lot of people tweeted this was the best episode. A lot of people said they were crying. A lot of people felt emotionally invested in this episode and attached and all those things. And I felt like it was good. It was good, solid. There were parts that I loved. Probably my favorite scene of the whole series was the Vision and Wanda scene. I just felt so connected to the two of them. I felt like it was just Marvel gave this time to breathe. And when they're interacting and they're sitting in the room and just kind of having that conversation, getting to know each other more, and we're falling in love with their love, I felt that and I loved that. And I think it's important to see that. Some of the other flashbacks I thought were interesting, but were not as poignant for me. And that. I think Catherine Hahn is such a good actress that I could watch her watch paint dry. So anything that's her focus is exciting. I also don't fully understand what's happening with her character because I don't understand how she's all powerful and all knowing, but she doesn't know what the fuck's going on with Wanda. Why? Can't you figure that out? And I guess she does, but I just can't tell who really has the power in some of these scenarios. So it's hard to make heads or tails of it. I want to hear what you guys are thinking, though. Streamhouse.com/RoxyStryer, super chat, ask me questions in the chat, all that stuff. Andrew Thomas says, hey, Roxy, wow, you look so beautiful as always. Thanks, friend. Great episode of WandaVision. So there will be 2 visions in the finale. Yeah, there's probably going to be a Vision v. Vision. White Vision is fascinating and, comic book accurate, as DJ and I were talking about today. I think that could be a fun thing, not for Wanda, but for us to watch. I don't know. I think Doctor Strange will probably make an appearance. If he doesn't at this point, I think people will probably be a little disappointed. I think that this show is kind of setting up for a season 2. I need a little more. I want a little more. I am feeling like, how are they going to wrap this up in such a short amount of time? Because I still have so many questions. I was intrigued by Wanda's past, but I already love Wanda so much that it's not like it made me fall for her more. Like I said, the one scene that really made me fall more was the relationship scene because it made me fall more in love with their love. Evan Hooker in the super chat says, but what is grief if not love persevering? What is grief if not love persevering? Persevering with a V in it. That line from Vision got me in the feels. Okay. I feel it. I feel that. Secret 10th episode, Roxy. Yeah, but that's supposed to be how they made it or like a transitional one. I'm not fully sure. There's a lot of rumor mill stuff going on around about that one. So we'll just kind of have to see. In the Streamlabs, Leonard Kim says, my biggest takeaway is that I'm mad I didn't think of Pietro. It was right there. Pietro. Like Pietro? You're mad you didn't think of Pietro. Tell me what you mean. Jake says that line got me too. I'm not going to go deep into it, but it fucked me up. You're persevering in Keanu. Some quotes really do it for me, but I don't know that one fully does. But what is grief if not love persevering? No, it does. I do get it. But I just hope that's not true all the time. It sucks to be in so much pain because of love. That's tough. Everything's fine, everyone. I'm here. Guys, we were flipping out. Oh, Pietro is fake Pietro. Yeah. Jet, what did you think of the episode? Jet will never watch with me night out because he always watches with his wife. Jet has a wife, which is nice of him, but I wish we could talk about it immediately. What happens when a soul encounters an empty body? I don't know. What happens when Vision meets Vision? And what happens when he tries to leave? And is he going to merge into one? Or how does that work? Are we going to get Vision back fully? Wanda and Vision can be together? Is Wanda going to be a villain? Is Wanda going to be a hero? Where's Doctor Strange? My brother says, great episode. Can't wait for them to say the word mutant. What, you think is going to happen in the 10th episode? Roxy, could the final 10th episode be something like Bachelor after the final rose? Yes, I do think so. Once they drop the M word, I'm going to need new pants. Ew. Yeah, ew. We're waiting for mutants. We're waiting for fucking mutants. Show me the X-Men. Bring me the X-Men. I want the X-Men. Back up the X-Men. I need the X-Men. You know? Like that. Let me see them mutants. That would be awesome. Mutants, says Rob Fishbeck. All right, we are going to get out of here because Roxy tired right now. No, not high. I haven't smoked anything. I've been unpacking, Jet. I saw you texted me a little bit ago. My back is in agony. I'm like hunched over like a crazy person. I've been filming all fucking day. Doing all these stupid answers with DJ this morning. Oh my God, yawns are contagious. I guarantee you at least 5 of you guys just yawned at home. And then I was filming Schmodown. Can't tell you guys what. And then I'm filming this. And I've been, 2 TVs, 3 pieces of art, all these boxes. I'm not even close. I'm not even fucking close at the end of the day. It's brutal. It's just brutal. Not sure. But not sure Roxy wanted to hear you say that. You hear him say what? Oh, that it was good? Or that am I high or tired? Star necklace is too cute. Steph got this for me. Thanks, Steph. Thanks for the yawn, Roxy, says Danny M. My brother says you look like a Dallas Cowboy. Kind of look like The Rock if he was a Dallas Cowboy. This turtleneck. Turtleneck game strong. New pants. Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't my favorite thing that I've ever heard. All right. Getting the fuck out of here. Much love to all of you guys. I will be live again tomorrow, and I will be live on Sunday. I'm going to take a couple more Streamlabs before I get out of here, so get those in now. And reminder to the people that on Sunday I'm taking Grandpa to get vaccinated, so I might be live at a weird time. And tomorrow I'm still moving, so it might just be weird times for a while, but you guys seem to like the nighttime shows anyway. In the Streamlabs, before we leave, Paul 3JP says, here's the thing. For me, the show is really good and production quality is amazing. Agreed. It's movie quality, but they have a bunch of shit to explain next week. I'm thinking it might not all add up. I got questions. I feel the same way, Apollo. You and I are on the same page about this one. Ace Money says, I think it is obvious at this point that Vision's essence is going to end up in the newly gray body. Yeah, I think that probably is going to happen too. Weston Iris says, great episode. I still dug last week's because Wanda going Karen on Monica, but this was probably the most emotionally draining. Real news is that they're coming to is the coming Avatar verse. Yeah, I don't know shit about this, so I'm sure it's big news for anybody who has a heart, but apparently I don't because I don't know shit about Avatar. So that DK, I completely agree. Wasted opportunity. The Rock never rocked a big ass star necklace. That's so true. So true. All right. Lady Gaga got her dogs back? Is that true? No way. Both of them? Did she have to pay the $500,000? Did the guy get caught? The guy who shot her dog walker? I haven't even talked about that on this show because I haven't had time. Well, I guess I have time, but I haven't been doing normal shows. Whoa. Tell me more. Jet. Both. Wow. Yes. 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 Woohoo. Yes. Leanne's probably so happy too. Demo, love you too. Shout out goodbye to everybody who wants one. My brother, Weston Ira, Demo Katabe, George Pruitt, Ryan Payne, Loudy Ferdinand, Chrome Experion, Danny M, Glenn Caesar, Weston Ira. I don't have all the answers, just dogs, is my brother. John Bainbridge, Evan Hooker, Legoland, DK, Brandy, Mohammed, Prince That Wasn't Promised, Bruce Banner, Acer 5000, Robert Turner, Pink Sweets, Juan Mendez, John G, Jake Yakavetta, Holla Holla, Redford Reddington, Rob Fishback. Get some rest, probably won't. Probably won't. Redford Reddington, Bryce Ratliff. All the people. Ryan Payne. All right, everybody, don't forget, make your bed, put down the toilet seat and a lid, because we don't want them flumes. Also, don't drum with the Holocaust. We know that's not cool. Chris Martinez, not that he's trending with the Holocaust, just looking at his name to give a shout out. Not you know, it's Joseph Ashley. People are still looking for, I can't with my brother right now. I can't. I'm getting out of here. Much love, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.